You ever studied for a test? The teacher gives you a study guide. You get pumped up like, I know every single bit of information. And you take the test and it's nothing like you studied for? Man, let's start the video. Hey guys, welcome back to the Money Press IGTV. Third episode. Today we're going to be talking about respecting money. Now the tips I'm going to be giving you guys on respecting money is not how do I say, gonna make you rich overnight. I'm gonna be honest with you. The first like the first three will be small increments, and the last one can most definitely get you richer. Most definitely. So, what's number one? I'm gonna show you. You see this? The money's sticking out. Most of you probably the money's not sticking out. I did it for exaggeration. But when you open it, there's a couple people in the world where their money's folded. They just jam the money in their wallet. That's not how money's supposed to be when you open your wallet. And of course, I'm not flaunting this. Of course, for all you know, this could be my rent money.
I can't eat. I'm broke, nigga. I'm broke.
But money shouldn't be flaunted around. Money should be respected, not worshipped. I said respected. Whereas your 20s, if that's your highest bill, or 5 is your highest bill, it should be in the back. And 1, of course, if it's your lowest, or $2 your lowest, it should be in the front. So this is how your money should look like. My 1s were my lowest, so I put it in the front. My 20s are in the back because it's my highest bill. It's nice and clean in your wallet. When you look for money in your wallet, you shouldn't be looking for a 20. Oh my God, where's my 20? You should consciously already know, okay, since my money's in order, it's all in the back because I know it's my highest bill. Or if it's not your highest bill, if you look all the way to the back, you'll know what your highest bill is. Step number 2. I see it on my timeline. I'm not here to like discredit or like judge people, but I do feel like flexing your money is a little outdated and overrated and just not needed when it comes to respecting money. I mean, the goal from what I've seen on many entrepreneurs is to not look rich, but to be rich. So you flaunting your money, oh, I got a whole bunch of hundreds, these Benjis coming in, and you using it as a fan.
I want to feel like it's raining on me, okay?
I mean, I'll just ask you this one question. What does that do for you? Does that make you richer? If it does, then go ahead. If it really doesn't, which 99.9% it won't, then just don't do it. Keep your money to yourself, make silent business moves, money moves, and keep it to yourself. And now everyone needs to know that you made $500 this week and $200 the next week. It just doesn't matter. Step number 3. Step number 3 consists of 2 parts. Keep your change and your receipts. Now let's start with keep your change. So you were to buy something, right? And they'll give you this guy, right? Or they'll give you this guy. Now, let's talk about this guy more. A lot of people put this in their pockets, forget about him, throw it away. They'll find it in the street. I mean, if it's not yours, I wouldn't pick it up in the street either. But I see these a lot in the street. People don't give a hoot about this, right? Now, you should give a hoot about this. Because to get to this, you got to start with this. To count to 100, there's no other way. You must start with 1, unless you want to be a smarty pants and start with 0. But you got to start with 1. So this still holds value. Now, what could you do with this? Not much, but it's small increments. Like, I don't know if people still do this, but I still have a piggy bank. All my change that I don't use, I put it in a piggy bank. If it reaches halfway or 3/4 of the way, I deposit in my bank account and see how much of change I have. And it goes a long way, in my opinion. Now, keeping your receipts. Why does I say keep your receipts? By keeping your receipts, you keep track of how much you spend. And you can do a weekly budget and a monthly budget. I know it's probably going to be impossible to keep all the receipts in the world, and I'm not saying to keep your receipts, but I mean, I believe there's some apps that actually give you some money or some points you can use if you take a picture of your grocery receipt. But like besides points, I mean, like without using apps, by keeping your receipts, you get to have a not even a ballpark, but a good, pretty good range of how much you spend per week, and you can adjust it to either save money or take that money and reinvest it or invest into something else. And that's actually the last step, the fourth step. Don't leave your money sitting in a savings account, especially if you're young like me. I am 20 years old. So it's even the better time for us young folks, to take our money and invest it into something. Now, I'm not going to tell you what to invest in because I'm not a financial advisor, but I could give you examples of stuff you can invest in. Forex, stock market, hard assets such as gold, silver, land, real estate. I mean, land is actually really good. Like, you don't even have to build property. You don't have to build housing on land. You could just buy a piece of land. Not God forbid, but let's say you bought land, right? And 5 years down the road, you Amazon builds a warehouse, a big warehouse. Let's say it's their new headquarters. They build it right next to your land. Your land has now increased in value, which is amazing. You want to make profit. Like the people who live in either, if you have a house or any property downtown Newark or North Newark, I believe, your property has now increased in value. Shaq has built his multi-million-dollar apartment downtown Newark. Wolf's Food came in. Nike factory, Starbucks, Chipotle, all those big companies are now moving into downtown Newark, which then inevitably increases your value in your property, which is good because when it's time for you and you feel like you want to leave Newark, your property is going to be worth more than what you paid for. And that's what you want. So that's really it, guys. Thank you for watching the third episode of the Money Press Podcast. I'll see you later.